How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Murphy Street Unboxing. This time around, we are going to do two pretty sought-after figures from the Clone Wars Walmart exclusive set. They actually dropped 4 total figures. These two were two of the more sought-after ones. We will take a look at these guys and unbox them both. So an unboxing and toy review on both of these. I don't know which one to go through first. Honey, Ahsoka first. All right. We are unboxing these because Walmart was so gracious as to send them all tattered up like this. So these guys, well, they were going to be unboxed anyway, but I'm just forewarning you, if you do order through Walmart, do not expect them to be collector grade. So as you can see, her costume is different in color. She's a little bit more mature looking in this one. The sculpt is relatively the same, but also you can see the slight variances. It's not just a repaint. The only thing about these female characters, although I love the fact that they try to stay so accurate to it, is because their feet are so small with the heels, a lot of times it's hard for posing. But on the outside of the hips here, you can see that there are tiny little holes so that she can actually hold her lightsabers on the side if you want. A really good looking sculpt, great face accuracy. I'm not sure how she poses. I'm not like a huge pose guys, but I mean, I will definitely pose her. You do have her 2 lightsabers. As you can tell, one is shorter than the other. Like that. And the actual likeness of the blades and the hilts that she uses in the show are dead on. Black Series is very good at making sure they're accurate. So let's get the lightsabers in hand and see how she holds. Some of the problems with these guys is not being able to actually get the gun and or accessories to fit or to sit nicely in their hand. But this one actually, so far, the first one went in no problem. The second one as well, as a matter of fact. So good job with that, Hasbro. I'm actually, so far I'm giving this figure an A. She's great, and I have to admit, I do like the look of this Ahsoka. Ahsoka is definitely one of those characters that we talk about pretty often, being able to have watched her mature and grow through the series, but because of that, she's also garnered a huge following. So this figure right here became one of the more popular ones. In this set, they actually had 4. It was this Ahsoka Tano, this 332nd Ahsokas Clone Troopers, or the Tano Troopers, the Supreme Commando Mandalorian. You also had a Mandalorian Loyalist. I'm gonna go ahead and leave her up here so that you can take a look for yourself. If I had to grade this figure, I'm not gonna lie, pretty happy with it. I'm happy to get her out of the box and up on the shelf where she will stand very shortly. So I will have a bunch of unboxings happening in the near future. These little pieces, by the way, these are done by NECA. I got these at Target. They were $9.99 for a pack of 9, I believe. It's kind of big. When you put them on the shelf to pose them with the rest of your figures, you'll need a bit of space around it. So if you only have a tight space, these may not be the ones that you want to go with. But as you can see, the figures pose nicely on them. So definitely a good, if you just need something to hold some of your figures up, like for me, I know I do for like my IG-11 and my IG-88s. Moving on. This is the 332nd Ahsokas Clone Trooper. On the back it says, during the Clone Wars, a division of the 501st Clone Troopers pledged their loyalty to Ahsoka Tano, demonstrating this with their repainted helmet. So if you take a look, you can see the helmet actually has her same type of markings on her face over the front of their helmet. I thought it was a beautiful, beautiful gesture, and definitely a amazing paint jobs. Clones are super popular because of the fact that you can make armies with them, but you also like the fact that you can have very individual looks on each and every one of them. So this is one of the guys that I will have to say might be one of my favorite clones. So I'm very excited to get this guy open. It definitely looks like he doesn't have anything special other than the paint job. The guns are pretty well standard. Let's pull him out. Take the front shell off. You get a good look of him outside of the plastic. just a quick walk around the actual figure himself. Once again, I love the colorway. The orange and blue is a beautiful contrast and a nice kind of touch to the all-white clone armor. Definitely a great way to show off whatever paint job that you'd like to do on it. So that's why these guys are great for customs. But nonetheless, this guy came like this, and yeah, I can't say that I'm not completely happy. Once again, you have the heavy blaster and then also the rifle. As you can see, the same ones that they always have pretty much with any clone. And so let's get it on and take a look at it. I can't lie, I do love clones. I don't know if I love them as much as everybody else, but I do know that anytime I see a clone, I have to hurry up and pick it up, because who knows if you'll be able to get it at retail. Getting resale on these guys is always ridiculous. Clones go for a ridiculous amount of money resale, and I'm glad that it actually kind of has tempered, because at one point in time, I believe Captain Rex was up to like 100 and some change. Clone Commander Fox, like those guys are just banana. To my knowledge, the most expensive Black Series figures are actually the Order 66 clones, and I think that was an Entertainment Earth exclusive. So if you can find those guys, you definitely want to pick them up. But here they are in a side-by-side, front-facing view. Let's see if I can do something a little better for Ahsoka. I feel like I'm doing a great injustice with her right now. Let's get her posed well, and yeah. So here, I'm trying to do her a little bit of better service. I know you guys, there's probably poser guys out there that are like, this guy is horrible. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, here they are in their full glory. But once again, these were the Walmart exclusive Clone Wars Season 7 figures. This is the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper, and this is, of course, Ahsoka Tano herself. So if you haven't gotten your hands on one, I believe that you can only really get them resale right now. And in all honesty, I believe this guy would probably averages about a $45 point, and this Ahsoka I've seen go from anywhere between 30 and 60. So it all depends on what your value for Ahsoka is, and or the Clone Trooper as well. So having said that, you guys, I hope that you are able to get your hands on one of these. And until the next time, you guys, don't forget your slippers.